We don't need to get rid of the pain. We just need to take away its fuel source. And in this video, I'll explain 5 ways we can do this. So, let's get into it. As Alan Gordon talks about, the pain is reinforced by fear, frustration, despair, or preoccupation. And each time we respond to the pain in this way, it reinforces to the brain that something's really wrong with the body and that these sensations are really dangerous. And this enters us into the pain-fear cycle. How the pain-fear cycle works is first you have pain, and then we respond to the pain with fear, frustration, or despair, which causes the brain to start to misinterpret safe signals coming up from the body, which produces more pain. More pain produces more fear, and more fear produces more pain. And you can see this is a negative feedback loop that we get caught in, sometimes for years. As you can see, the pain's fuel source is fear, frustration, despair, or preoccupation. And by using a mind-body approach, we can take away its fuel source. And over time, the pain can start to fade out. And so here are 5 ways you can go about doing this. Number 1, messages of safety. One of the best ways we can remind our brain that our body's actually safe and okay is by giving consistent messages of safety, such as this is just a sensation and it's temporary, it'll eventually pass, or my brain is just misinterpreting things due to feeling in danger, but my body is okay. By doing this consistently, we start to create a sense of safety in the body about the sensations. And I always find it useful to tie in the evidence that we've gathered that our pain is neuroplastic or a mind-body issue. So when I was in pain, I consistently remind myself that, hey, the pain's moving around, it's ping-ponging all over the place, and it has this delayed onset after I do activities. And I know this means that it's neuroplastic and that I'm safe right now. So try out giving consistent messages of safety. Number 2, humor. A great way to create a sense of safety in our body and remove the threat value of pain is using humor. Now I know pain is not very humorous, I get that. Pain makes us really serious, but that's kind of the point of why we want to learn how to be humorous with it. And Dr. Schubiner always talks about giving your pain a funny name. And this is a great way to be humorous with your pain and take away that threat value. And when I was in pain, I named my pain Fred. And I talked to Fred, I'd have this dialogue with him, being like, "Oh, Fred, what are you doing now? Oh, you're moving all over the place, Fred. I know what you're doing, Fred. I know this is because of my emotions." And in this way, it made me less serious about my pain and took away some of the fear. So try this technique out. Number 3, give your nervous system appreciation. So often when we're in chronic pain or having chronic symptoms, it's like we're fighting against our nervous system at all costs. But this is going to increase the level of danger, the level of fear that your brain and nervous system is feeling and result in your symptoms worsening. So instead, we need to flip this and actually start giving appreciation and gratitude for our nervous system and for all that it does for us. Remember, your nervous system is doing its best to protect you. Now, it protects us in the worst way possible by producing pain or symptoms or anxiety, but it's doing its job. And so actually give appreciation to your nervous system instead of fighting with it, because then we're working in collaboration with it, and this can reduce the level of danger and alertness that your brain and nervous system is feeling. Number 4, cultivate a playful attitude. Being playful creates a sense of safety from the primitive or emotional parts of our brain. And when I say this, I know when we're in pain, it's really hard to be playful. But the idea is just to cultivate this attitude, to do certain behaviors that can create an environment in your life where you can be more playful. So whether it's being playful with a pet, having a dance party, watching a funny or silly TV show, or engaging in some goofy movement. By doing these things consistently, it can move us out of the pain-fear cycle and create a sense of safety. So try cultivating a playful attitude in your life. Number 5, shift to focus on a pleasant or neutral sensation in your body. When we're in pain, we are laser focused on the pain sensations, or we are on high alert and just tracking every fearful thought that we're having in our head. And so it's important to give ourselves a break from this. You don't have to resist the pain or resist the fear thoughts. It's just shifting your focus on your body onto like a pleasant or neutral sensation that you're having. It's just scanning your body, exploring what you find, and breathing with it. Even right now as I sit here, I can feel warm and tingly sensations in my feet. Again, it's not the most pleasant sensation in the world, but it's neutral, maybe slightly pleasant, and I could just spend some time focused there and exploring that. Because attending to a pleasant or neutral sensation in the body can actually create a sense of safety in the nervous system. So I hope this video was helpful in explaining different ways we can take away the pain's fuel source. So please put your questions or comments down below, hit the like button, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.